here with Andrea Ferro from Lacuna Coil doing male vocals on the Ultimate Principle tour with Amina. Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So, your current tour with Epica, you're sold out tonight. How does it feel?
It's great. I mean, it's been a while since we were here in North America, so it's great to come back with such a great lineup. And all the shows so far has been very good, and tonight is sold out. A lot of other shows in the States are sold out as well. So we're looking forward to meet everybody on the road, and it's great. Good start.
That's fantastic. And so, tell us about your latest album, Delirium. What can you tell me about how it all came together?
It's been sort of a new beginning for us, because we changed, in the past 3-4 years, we changed quite half of the lineup basically. So 3 of the guys left after almost 17 years being in the band, and they just decided to retire and change their life a little bit. And so we kind of, even if me, Christine and Marco, the 3 that left, that stayed in the band, we're the main songwriter for the band. It's been still a weird place to be, you know, find new people to work with, and just kind of find a different dimension for the band, you know. So Delirium is the first record we do with a new lineup with Ryan on drums. Ryan used to be our drum tech. He's from Spokane, Washington, and he's been a drum tech for many years, so we know him almost 10 years now. So it was kind of a natural choice for us to just ask him to be in the band, because he already substituted Cristiano, our old drummer, in a few occasions in the past. And so we knew he could play very well, he could fit very well, in both musically and as a person. And so this record has been the first one where we kind of experiment a little bit more, and we try to keep our sound fresh. We've been a band, it's been around almost 20 years, like next year is actually 20 years.
Wow. And
so it's important for us to have a sound that makes sense in the year when we release an album. You know, we don't want to be some old band that still play the same stuff over and over. Obviously we do have a style that we want to keep pushing, you know, but we also like to contaminate it a little bit and try to be a contemporary band, you know. So I think Delirium is quite a powerful album. It took quite a heavy direction, also because of the style of drumming of Ryan, which is a lot based on the double bass. So it was easier for us to write in that direction, and all of the music Marco wrote came that way. So it was quite a hardcore approach for us, you know. So
that's fantastic.
But I think it represents pretty well what we are now.
Yeah, of course. And working with new people always has its challenges, but at the end of the day, you come up with something fantastic. Yeah. So, going off of that, as a founding member and being in the band since it started up, how does it feel to watch Lacuna Coil grow into what it is today?
It's been an amazing trip, because when we started back in, we did our demo in '96, and we were this little band from Milano, Italy, and we never thought that we could actually become an international touring band, even more doing it for 20 years, you know. So everything that happened in our career has been way more any possible expectation we had when we started the band. We thought we'd just do our demo, we just maybe we'll sign a little deal and give the record to the friends and make some fans, but we never thought we'd be able to tour, to make a living with music and establish a legacy for 20 years with people all over the world. So it's amazing, and everything has been way beyond anything we expected when we started the band. So we're really proud, and we're really happy also to keep going with the same enthusiasm we had when we started, you know, because that's very important, especially when you have to stay away from home a long time. You really need to believe in what you're doing, to really willing to be there on the road and meet the people, and every night, you know, give 100%. It's important that you keep your mind frame very enthusiastic about creating music and bringing the music to the fans.
You have to love the music, which is fair, of course. And so in 2016, Marco departed from being your guitarist, and now you have Diego. How did that switch feel? They're both fantastic.
Yeah. Obviously, everybody that comes new in the band is different than what you had before. You know, so it would never be the same. You know, it would be something different, just another person, another attitude, another style of playing. So it's cool. It's fresh for us to have somebody coming in and bringing something different. You know.
Right.
But it's also, in the beginning, it was also weird not to have Marco anymore. You know? So it's important that whoever comes next has his own personality to bring to the band. And Diego was a friend his old band, they work with Marco, our bass player. He produces their record. That's how we met him. And once we were looking for a new guitar player, we didn't want to take just a professional guy like some hired gun. You know, we had a lot of offer from people from other bands and super professional jam musicians. You know, but we wanted somebody that could be just one of us, you know, just a friend that could play, but also lives very close to us, so we can hang out also when we're home. And you know, it was important to keep somebody that we really like to have in the band. You know? And so it was the right combination of the two. Obviously, he didn't have a lot of experience on touring because he never really did so many tours as we are doing. But he's learning, and he's been projected in 1 year of full tours right away. His first show was in the Philippines, in Manila. We headlined a festival with 20,000 people in a stadium. So that was his first show with us. You know,
that must have been intense.
So it's been, for him, it's been quite a change of a life. You know, lifestyle.
Of course. But like, chemistry is the most important thing, so as long as you guys got that going.
Yeah, so far so good. He played also some leads on the record, on Delirium. So next album will probably be the first one where he really will be full part of the band.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that. Okay, so your next tour, you're going straight to Europe after this?
Yes, we have a little break at home for like 3 weeks, and then we start another headline tour. It's all the territories we haven't really touched a lot in Europe, so we're doing more of the smaller towns or places we haven't touched, like Portugal or Greece or Eastern Europe. So there's a lot of places we haven't been yet with the first tour we did for Europe. And so we're doing a little, also smaller venues around Germany or France or Spain. So there's a lot more different places. So we're going to bring our show, and we're going to bring Cellar Darling with us, which is a new band with members of Educated. It's another Swiss band with female singer. So we're bringing this new band with us. And we're really excited about going places we haven't been yet. You know, we receive a lot of emails from the fans that are glad we finally touched all the territories.
Yeah, and it's going to be like a smaller area with like...
Yeah, that was going to be a bit more intimate.
Fans, exactly.
And I think that's going to be probably the last tour for Delirium. And then next year we're going to celebrate the 20 years of the band a little bit with some... We have a few projects we're working on, like a book and other stuff. And then we're gonna write.
Book. Tell me about that. What's that?
Yeah, we got this book called "Nothing Stands in Our Way," like our song, and it's a book about the 20 years of the band. You know, it's not finished yet. We're still working on the interviews and stuff, but it will have a lot of special photos, backstage photos we never shown from the very early days, and also from touring. Not just the classic picture you always see on the internet, but something more private, more behind the scenes, as I said. You know? And then there's going to be our history, basically. That's it. And then it's probably going to come out in December. It's already, you can already pre-order it. If you go on our website, on our Facebook, there's a way to pre-order it. But it's going to be out probably in December.
Fantastic. I'm excited for that.
And there will be a few surprises we're going to announce very soon for the 20-year celebration. But mostly we're going to songwrite for the next album next year. So we will not do a lot of live shows.
Fantastic. Okay, on the topic of fans, your vocals are impeccable. Could you give us a backstory on how you came to discover your talent?
I always like to use the voice to express feelings. You know, I never really cared about being a singer in the classic terms. Like, I didn't want to show off that I could sing or I could hit these notes. I never cared about that. My singing was just to express words, to give power to the words. And so I think it's a very physical way of singing, and it's not really pitch perfect, it's not really weird notes, it's more about delivering the message. You know? So I like how it works with Christina, which is the opposite. You know, she's very super perfect pitch and high range and epic kind of vocals. You know, while I deliver the energy, the rhythm, a completely different thing, you know. So I think that our vocals works well because we're completely different, you know, and we bring in something completely different to the table that makes the Lacuna Coil sound
together. Beautiful.
So that my way of singing is just a need to push out something, you know, a message, words, energy, rage. So that's what I like about singing. It's because it's very physical.
That's very true. That's beautiful. I totally agree. And since you already told us a bit about that, but on a last note, what do you have in store for 2018? You're doing the 20th.
Yeah, we're doing some 20-year stuff. We're gonna have a new website. We're gonna launch in a couple of days, completely renewed, and it's gonna be all about the 20 years celebration, and mostly that and songwriting for the album. So we will play some summer shows. We haven't defined all of the live route, but I'm sure there'll be some shows everywhere, but not many. We're gonna just select the special events and then do the songwriting.
Fantastic.
And recording, hopefully. So next album, 2019, I would say.
Sounds like a plan. Looking forward to it. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was nice to meet you. This was Andy from Lacuna Coil on vocals. Make sure to buy their stuff and see their shows.